Rob Aquino, the Onyx Construction Band, our rough draft recording of our 5th song, Something is Better Than Nothing. Say hey, Rob. Hey, hey, hey. Let's do this. Greetings, people. This is Top Cat Jimmy, and thank you for tuning in to my channel. This video is about that you do not need much to begin to record. So, let's get on with our recording journey, and let's get on with the video. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. People, I want you to please view these photos and keep in mind that for a recording studio, you do not need much, okay? I started in a hotel room that was a hotel slash flop house slash residential building, okay? That where people stayed long term even. And I was there for a number of years. And I would be glad to share that story with you. However, that's where I began recording in 2010 when I first took up the guitar. And so I began with the cassette deck tape player. That's it. That's how I began. And it went from that little $25 cassette deck tape player to a, what did that cost me? $50, $75 Memorex machine where you plug directly into it with 1/4-inch guitar cables or whatnot, and you record on a USB flash drive. And then it grew from there. And I'm going to put in here photos of the 4 different types of studios from the smallest to the biggest, okay? And I'm saying once again, you do not need much to begin to record. Now, those recordings that I did at that hotel room, small room, it was about 8 foot by 12 foot, less than 120 square feet, where was my bed, my sink, my TV stand, and my open closet space. Not much room whatsoever. I'll show those photos, but those recordings that I did, I was able to keep, treasure, because I still have the tapes, and also the ones that I recorded into the Memorex machine. And I'll show you photos of that Memorex machine too. Those recordings I was able to record into the flash drive. I was able to burn out on CD. And I have them right here. I'll show you. And here they are. In my little treasure chest. I found this at the dollar store. Right here. Picked it up for about $5. Alright? So right here are these tapes I was referring to. Look at that. Here's the tapes that I recorded on back in 2010. And beyond even past that, even since I've had this studio. In approximately 2013 I was recording still on cassette. Not that I didn't have anything else to record on. Like I said, I had the Memorex machine not too long after I got the cassette deck. However, even when I got the Tascam DP24, I still liked recording on cassette. There's something about it. And then these CDs right here, this is actually the master copy of the original recordings of my first 7 songs that I came up with in 2010 after 7 months of playing the guitar, and of which I am producing today. And these are the recordings, the original and the rehearsals and full drafts of most of them. Alright, now, with that said, once again, you do not need much to start recording. And I want to say, live your dreams. And one more thing, look at this. Here you go. Imagine your dream, create your happiness, and live your life. All right, well, here's to recording. And once again, from Top Cat Jimmy, and from Top Cat Jimmy Studios, and from Tiger Cub Independent Record Label. People, thank you for viewing this and supporting this channel by subscribing and sharing and liking. And remember the NAMM philosophy. Believe in music and the NAMM Foundation. Be a philanthropist and help others to make their music too. Alright? Once again, alright? This is Top Cat Jimmy. Y'all want to? Alright, let's do this. Thanks for viewing. God bless you and have a great day. Okay, there's my old hotel room there back in 2010 when I first took up the guitar. There's the Memorex machine sitting on the chair there that I promised to show you a photo of that machine. There I am. I'm actually in the middle of a rehearsal with a friend of mine named Robert who lives in the same building, different room. Anyway, there's Robert. He was my first one and only guitar instructor and my accompaniment when I played my songs. This is a still shot of myself as I prepare to discuss the 4 following types of studios as relate to me. The number 1 is the coffee house type, or you can do this at home or in the park with an Apple iPod or a Tascam DR04 or DR40. And this is your personal type studio set up at home in your living room on your coffee table. The next type of studio, number 3, is the singer-songwriter type with a workstation desk. And number 4, of course, is the producer type studio where you got the big window and you can look at people and you look really important. All right, let's check this out. Okay, I'm going to recap on those photos real quick, but I got to do this screen recording because I want to bring your attention to those 4 types of studios and read something to you and share something else with you besides. So here we go. Number 1, there's my studio right there, 2010, my hotel room, okay, as I mentioned. And there I am. Once again, let's go back. There's Robert. Okay. Now let's go to the following. Oh, this is very important. It reads, still in its infancy, the iOS system. Okay, let's take a look at the iOS system. Here it is right here, right? Right there. What is an iOS system? We'll get back to reading here in a moment. An iOS system, okay, used for mobile devices manufactured by Apple Incorporated. Both the iPod Touch and the iPad are iOS devices. So obviously that is most likely an iPad if I'm not mistaken. Okay? And yes, you can download a DAW on it and record it. As you can see, he's got this whole thing with tracks on there. Next, I want to bring your attention to this. Why does Apple always get all the credit and glory? Here, right here, okay, look at this, people. The Tascam DR05, you can use this to record with. Do you see that right there? That is a mic. That is a microphone. Those are condenser mics on that. So my understanding of this is you just play near it, okay, and you can record with it. So once again, to my understanding, you record next to this into those condenser mics there. Now I want to take a look at the DR40. There it is with your plugins right there. I do think that might actually be XLR and 1/4 inch, but that's what that looks like. And the price is $130 on that, and the DR05 is $80. I'd rather have the kind you can plug into as well. Anyway, nevertheless, let's take a look at some overview and perhaps some specifications. I'm not sure if that's really an XLR. Oh, it is. See, inputs that accept XLR and 1/4 inch. Okay, so very good. I thought I recognized that. Now those are 2 other operating systems that are portable you can carry with you in place of the iOS, unless you want the iOS, of course. Now I will answer the question I just asked. What is the importance of the iOS system? On the iOS, you can actually have a DAW as opposed to having the Tascam that you cannot. So once you record on the Tascam, now you have to upload it to a DAW. So this is the advantageousness of the iOS system. Nevertheless, there are ways through this concerning the Tascam, and that is for a future reference tutorial. Thank you. So once again, now let's go back to these photos, okay? So you can do this at home. This is called the Coffee House Recording Studio. Technically, that's how these 4 studios were sent together in these pictures to me from a music place. All right, but you can do this at home, in the park, or wherever. Okay, so it says still in its infancy, the iOS systems are an increasingly popular method of recording. While lacking the professional sound quality it takes to record radio-ready music, iOS systems are perfect for anyone who wants to create or work out existing ideas without being tied down to a studio environment. Well, there's still other ways you can make that radio-ready from this recording here, I believe. Anyway, let's go to the next type of studio, and we have what they call the personal recording system. Okay? This, therefore, the personal recording studio. You can see she's sitting at the house, at her living room, got her laptop, an interface, and a MIDI with a guitar and mic sitting on her coffee table. She doesn't have a workstation desk. Okay, so personal recording systems provide an intimate setting for recording. Personal systems generally incorporate a compact interface, a studio quality condenser mic. She's got a blue microphone there, by the way, and a laptop computer and quality audio software, a DAW. They're a great solution for beginners as well as serious recording artists who want to tackle projects on the road. Number 3, here we go. The singer-songwriter type of studio. You can see he's got a workstation desk, much like mine. Okay, so I have the singer-songwriter studio set up. However, hold that thought. Okay, so if music is a constant workflow in your life, you'll certainly benefit from setting up a studio at home. Home studios can range in size, we've seen that, and complexity, but at minimum they will require a fast computer, reliable set of monitors, a multi-input audio interface, or just one with 2 inputs even would be fine, and high-quality mics, a MIDI controller, and studio accessories. That's what that says. All right, so as I was saying, that is the same type of setup I have. I like it that he's got a reflection filter shield around his mic. That's pretty cool. That's a vocal booth in itself. All right, let's go to number 4, the producer type studio. The professional musicians require high-end solutions. If you're even planning on music as a profession, then you'll need the right gear. High-end condenser mics, high-resolution interfaces, accurate monitors, and industry-leading software are a must for any producer-level system. That's what that says. So I have what I consider a hybrid studio. It's a combination of singer-songwriter, as you can see here, with the workstation desk, the whole setup with the monitors, okay, etc., and inside a producer type looking style studio, because I have the 4-foot by 2-foot rectangular window. I have an adjoining room with the window in between like they have, okay, with the vocal room over there like they have. All right, but he is sitting at a workstation desk, okay, and that in itself, just him sitting at that desk, okay, is that setup, that's more of a singer-songwriter type of, because he's in that type of environment, in that kind of room. That's a, of course, producer type studio. But let's go back to number 3 again, because he's in what, his bedroom? Okay, so the only difference is that this guy is in a more professional looking area, and this guy is in his bedroom. But you know what? I like this back here. If you'll notice right back here, he's got a little setup behind that rug. That's interesting. That may be his little vocal room. Well, but he does have that reflection filter, so that in itself, as I mentioned, is a vocal booth. So whether you're starting your music and recording it on a cassette deck player, let's say perhaps at a hotel room, okay, or any one of the rest of these type of studios. So what kind did I have at the hotel room? Geez, I guess more like a personal version type studio like this. Let's go there. Yeah, but my place didn't even look near as nice as hers. But anyway, no matter what type of studio you're starting your recordings from or recording from at all, regardless, okay? Like I've heard other people say, creativity is most important. All right. Well, what else can I add? Let's make some more videos. Once again, this is Top Cat Jimmy signing off a second time, saying thanks for tuning in to my channel. God bless you. Have a great day, great night, and hope to see you again. Thank you very much. Adios. Band recording of the rough draft recording of the fourth song, I Got a Lady. Are you ready, Rob? 1, 2, 3, 4.